Hello and welcome to Old Guy Perspective. Hey, this is Mr. D. You are listening to audio coming out of my new DJI Nano. One of the reasons I was planning on getting rid of the Go3S is because the Go3S will not accept Bluetooth microphones. Now, to me, that's pretty important. So what we're going to do today, guys, is go ahead and start the review. I don't know if I'll finish it, but start the review because I really want to test this thing out. Now, what I'm doing is I forgot to take my wallet and stuff and put it in my bike bag, so that's why I'm stopped. But anyway, I brought along my GoPro 13. It's right next door to the Nano. And what I want to do there is I actually took the second mic, which is this one. This is the one for the Nano. This is wireless connected to the GoPro, and be able to do my thing. So what I'm going to do here is hit this one, and this is the new Nano system right here on the bike. Now, this was quite a battle to figure out which way I wanted to go. But DJI lately has been making some really good camera stuff. And this thing is working perfectly. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start our ride, and we'll be back in a bit. So hey, hang tight. Well, guys, I'm real curious because of the mounting provisions that they give you, which is that suction cup with the mount, and then you unscrew that has a cord of 20 at the bottom. Yesterday I was using my Go3S and I saw a lot of jittery footage. So that's one of the things I'll be checking out today, is seeing if the rock steady is rock steady. That's the keeping factor. If I keep this camera or I don't keep this camera. About 90% of my shooting, guys, will be done on the e-bike. And I'm real curious to see how well this thing performs. Gotta turn this camera around. So I'm still really basically getting all set up for today. And I've got clip mounts for my GoPro 13. And that should be okay. And I'll be using that also for comparison shooting and stuff like that. And it's unfair, I think, but we'll see how it works out. So hey, we'll be back in a bit. Hi guys, we have both microphones going on, and both of them are Bluetooth DJI Mic Mini, and they're paired to the GoPro 13 and the new Nano. Again, I'm very curious to see how well this camera does in the jitter area. Now, the ball mount thing they give you already keeps moving as I ride the bike. It keeps moving around. So what I want to do here is I can use that one right there. So I'm going to turn around here. This is all magnetic. Let me shut this here. It is recording. Okay. Now again, I'm testing the audio. I just separated it from the dock, I guess they call it, or whatever they call it, the docking station. Now, it's supposed to be magnetic on its side also. I'm going to test that here in just a second. So let's see how that works. And this side is supposed to be magnet. So it'll be, yeah, it is. Okay, I'm gonna go underneath here. I don't know how well that's gonna work. Kind of a weird situation here, but I wanna check that out. Yeah, it's working. It's stuck to the picnic table legs. I'm gonna check the footage out before we take off. Hi guys, okay. I put myself in the exact same scenario, same area, same everything on where I shot the Go3S yesterday, where it bounced so much. So I'm gonna go through that same section and see if the Rocksteady gets this thing under control. So we're gonna check it out and see. Now I do notice that the ball joint system is not very tight, so you're gonna need to have a solid mount, quick release mount or something like that. There is no 1/4-20 on this. Oh, so I don't even know if they make cages for it, but that has a 1/4-20, but you have to get a quick release mount if you don't want to use the ball mount. And what happens is with this thing here, this is where it was bumping really bad on the Go3S yesterday. And I want to look at this footage once I get down to the bottom of the hill, and we'll check that out. So we are and have finished that area. So hey, we'll be back in a bit. Hi guys, forgot my hat today, but that's okay. Hey, so far the performance is pretty good on screen off my phone. Now I won't be able to tell if Rocksteady is really Rocksteady until I get it on in post-production and take a real close look, because that's going to be the telling tale. Also, the microphones are working really, really well. I've got no complaints there. My other one timed out on the GoPro, so that's got a thing. In 15 minutes, if on the DJI Mic Mini, in 15 minutes, if it's inactive, then it'll turn itself off. But I was using this more actively, so anyway, we're checking out this stuff and seeing how it does it. Now, it does have horizon lock and Rocksteady, all the things that I must have. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of review some of the footage while I'm here, taking care of my coffee needs. So hey, we'll be back in a bit. Well guys, I just stepped into a whole nest of fire ants, and they are just eating me alive. I got them all off. I had to take my shoes off, socks off, all that stuff. They were everywhere. I'm looking now, I still see a few residuals. Oh well, but one of the things you can do if you're into workouts and stuff like this is you can attach this magnetically to a metal portion of your workout gear, as you can see I'm doing right here, and record yourself for your friends, or maybe you're training somebody or something like that. It works really good. So anyway, man, them fire ants hurt, folks. I mean, dog, they're still burning. I got a special spray that I use, because live in Florida, you get ate up. And I just got bit probably 30, 40 times, if not more. And they burned, little fire ants. And I don't know if I stepped into a nest or they were just coming out doing a feeding. I don't know what they were doing, but there was a whole crap load of them when I looked down on the ground. And that was on the asphalt. So that was kind of crazy. So hey, we'll be back in a bit. Well guys, hey, today is accessory day, and first thing I'm going to use is the suction cup. And the suction cup with that 1/4-20 adapter screw on that comes with the unit is kind of cool. And again, the only drawback with that particular mount is that the ball joint is extremely loose. So on the bike, it becomes unusable. So you have to get yourself a flush mount, magnetic mount, as a separate purchase, unfortunately. Now that's my complaint. They should have included that in with the kit itself. But anyway, we're gonna talk through the kit stuff this morning and test this thing out. Now already I like the suction cup better than the Go3S with that weird plastic sheet you had to wash each time. They didn't last long. They would fall off the glass and stuff like that. I think the suction cup process is gonna work a lot better. We're gonna head it on down the road here for a little bit and grab us some coffee. So hey, we'll be back in a minute. Hey, we are showing you the suction cup setup they have with that magnetic clip that comes with your kit. However, the ball joint on this thing is really, really weak, and there's no way to tighten it up. If they had a set screw in there or something like that, would be really great, but they don't. So anyway, hey, we're going to run down to the park. We just picked up our coffee, so we'll be back in a bit. All right, one of the things you get, guys, is a magnetically based cage. Now, I really don't see a need for this. I think if they put a flush mount in here and replace this with a flush mount, it'd have more value, but we're going to install it. Simple to install, just click it in like that, and then kick it into the mount like that, and there you go. And the cage is in. It's more of a protection thing, but it makes the camera bigger. Not a complaint, just an observation, but it does make it bigger. And we're going to go put the hat clip on, go to the picnic table, pick it up from there. So hey, we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, what we're going to do is go ahead and install this hat clip and mount it onto the camera itself. I've learned that you have to go in sideways on these things like this. Let me see how stiff this one is. Oh yeah, that one goes right on. No problem at all getting set it up. Now it does move. You see here, I got it all mounted, and this does go up and down, so that's going to help you. Now, you can keep the cage on if you want, but I'm not going to use this cage, guys. I'm going to straight up honest with you. But that's done. All right, now we have the hat clip on. So we're going to kind of walk around a little bit. Let me pick up this. Now I have a pacemaker, so this magnetic lanyard has to be below the pacemaker to make it work right. But we're going to test that here in a minute. Drop that thing down here. I got still both mics going on. Yeah. So we're going to set the thing over here, and we're going to go ahead and shoot some footage with the hat clip. Now we're shooting with the hat clip. And the thing cool about this is you're able to move around. Now when you're running with a hat clip, guys, make sure you don't do quick head movements like this. It'll really mess up your footage, and especially for your audience, make them go dizzy. So whatever you do, be slow and deliberate. So I'm going to get this shot right here. But slow and deliberate works. Let me go down here by the lake. And this is all raw footage coming right off the camera itself. And I'm going to be walking into the sun, and I'm doing that on purpose. But there's the lake right here. And I got to be careful that I don't find another whole bunch of fire ants like yesterday. Man, that thing still hurts this morning. All right, guys, one of the other features this camera offers is a replaceable lens. So if you mess this thing up, you can order a replaceable lens for that. Just twists off. I don't know if there's a special tool. I tried to do it with my fingers right now, but it wouldn't move. So that's a good thing too. But anyway, you can replace this lens. And that's with a lot of these cameras you can't. And you bang it up, crack it, and bust the lens, the camera's dead. Or you got to send it back to the manufacturer. And anyway, this one is replaceable. All right, so one of the things you can do, guys, this thing has three-sided magnetic. Now I've got it mounted on this metal beam over here, but you can set that up and, you know, turn your recording on and enjoy your picnic or whatever you're doing, and go ahead and use the magnetic portion. Now it also has a side magnetic, and let me demonstrate that. That would be this one. Now I'm going to go vertical on this. I know that's what's going to happen, but there is the Side 2. And they said there's 3. 1, 2. Now I guess there's only 2. Yeah. So you got the bottom and the back. You got the bottom and the back like that. So really cool. So it's 2-sided, not 3-sided. It's 2-sided magnetic. I could have swore they said 3, but it's not. My pacemaker's up here, so I got to keep the magnet away from that. Otherwise, this thing goes nuts. I did have a DJI microphone with the magnet clipped on one time over here, and that machine made so much noise. And it didn't hurt it, but it kind of gives you a warning that you're doing that stuff and you shouldn't be. One of the great things about this particular little camera, guys, and it's the same as the Go 3 and the Go3S, and I'm going to say the Go Ultra. The Go Ultra is just too pricey, but they're small. You can tuck them away. You can put all my accessories. I got the lanyard around my neck. I got the hat clip on the hat. I got the suction cup stuck to the windshield of my car. The docking station is in my pocket, and I'm out recording using the hat clip right now with no cases, no all that kind of crap you got to carry. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I got cases for all my cameras, and when I want to go, I fill the whole back area of my SUV with camera cases. And it's not that I'm complaining, but this one is so compact, you don't have to do that. And it's really nice. It takes great footage. I'm really impressed with the footage it takes. So anyway, let's get back to it. But that kind of covers all the accessories that you get with this thing. The little cage, I think, is kind of worthless. And that's just my opinion. I would rather have them put in a flush mount instead of that, and keep the ball mount with the sucker, so for your windshield and stuff like that. But have the flush mount in there, because it does not work too bouncy, and it moves, and I constantly have to keep moving it up and down and all that kind of stuff to keep it centered in the frame. Where a flush mount, I wouldn't have to do that. The rock steady, guys, is definitely rock steady. It buried flow state from Insta360 big time, as you've seen in this video. It is absolutely hand over 10 times better. The rock steady is over flow state. I looked at that. I ran through the processing, post-production processing twice on that clip from the other day when I was doing, do I keep the 3S or do I get rid of it video. I'll put that link in the description or link it to it so you can watch what I was talking about, because I was very disappointed in that. And the big reason was, at first, was I wanted the ability to hook up a Bluetooth microphone to the smaller tiny camera, and then I found out that the Nano will accept the DJI, which makes sense. It's a DJI product, and it'll actually accept 2 transmitters. You can hook up and pair 2 transmitters and actually record to the Nano. Really cool. All right, guys. So anyway, the Nano picture quality. Damn, the picture quality on this blew me away how good it was. Now, again, it's 10-bit color on the Nano versus 8-bit color on the Go3S. Now, I'm not sure what it is on the new Go Ultra, and I think it's 10-bit. No, it's 8-bit. But anyway, I just couldn't justify the cost difference and the size. The thing is big. Compared to this here. Let me undo this real quick. Take that ridiculous cage off. But when you look at the size of this, guys, is it. Okay. You can connect it to your lanyard if you want to. You can connect to your cap if you want to, and just have those things up there. Click, click, done. You can do all that stuff, and it's really cool. The suction cup windshield or suction mount is really excellent because it does have the ball joint, but the ball joint with the 1/4-20 mount is worthless on an e-bike because you hit bumps and stuff and that thing just drops down like this or falls back like that, and you have to realign your entire imagery, so it really sucks. I recommend that you get the flush mount system. I'm just kind of disappointed that they didn't put it in here because this is basically worthless, guys. It's just, I mean, it's a nice to have, but I don't know what you want it for. It just protects the camera, of course, and that's their main reason. But you take the cost of what it takes to make this and replace this with a flush mount and put it in the kit, you'd be hands down the best. So anyway, guys, hey, I hope you enjoyed this review. I think I covered everything. I didn't do the setup because it is just really that simple. Nor did I do an unboxing because when I saw the box and I went, shoot, there's nothing in it. It's just a few accessories like this, the camera, the lanyard, the cap mount, and the suction mount, and that's it. And the setup was step-by-step easy. They walk you right through it. Typical DJI system, and it really works well. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next one.